Welcome to the show.
Hey, welcome back. I was checking out eBay, as we do for hours when we can't sleep, and I came across something I've been looking for at least 5 or 6 years, and something finally showed up. So I'm gonna make a short video. It's still on eBay. I'm just gonna instant post this. If anyone just won the lotto and wants to drop money on this thing. It's the 1948 Bowman album that you could send away for and get this like old style paper album to put all your cards in, and it had all the names of all the players in there. There's been one around for about $1,500 they're asking, that's just the album, but this one showed up with the entire set in there already. So I just don't have $5 grand. Take a look at it, it's pretty cool. So here it is. The shape is acceptable. If you've ever held albums like this, you kind of know what the paper is. It's a little thicker than construction paper, like that you would have played with as a kid, but because it's so old, it's brittle and kind of textured and weird. You can see the original owner's name there. I tried looking him up. I don't think he's still with us. But yeah, you can see the players' names they're not put in there in numerical order. The names were just printed, and I guess maybe before the cards, or maybe they didn't consider numerical order important with this first football set. It's not as exciting as the 48 leaf, the colorful 48 leaf set. The cards are a little bit bigger, but these are just like the 48 Bowman football or baseball. They don't show all the cards in the set in this eBay auction. And you can see the cards are kind of stuffed under like little slits in the paper, like old photos used to do. Excuse me, back in the day. And at the end, you'll see the backside where you can see these little kind of adhesive tabs that I think are holding them in, maybe not touching the card itself. It's plausible that they're touching the card, but they might also just be like those little white things. You can see a few fell off, and you can kind of see the card corner poking out. I'd probably pay half what they're asking. I'd somehow scrounge up the money, but I'll show some of the cards I have. I have almost this whole set anyway, but just to have it like this in its original format would be impressive. So if this looks awesome, or you didn't know it was already on eBay, go check it out. And if you got any short prints from 48 Bowman, bring them to the National. There's Bulldog Turner. That's a short print, divisible by 3, so mine has tape. There's a Sammy Baugh rookie. See how old some of these guys were as rookies. There's Kenny Washington. That's the first African-American player. In fact, I think on the back of this card it even says first Negro to be signed by NFL. So 48, that was on gum cards, just to show you how times have changed a little. Here's a good example. Here's just a cool card, but I collect these are the first football cards, really, so kids would collect these. So here's the back of this one, but here's my old one. This is common. I'd say a third of my cards have, that looks like a dip pen, one of those fountain pens, real tiny nib fountain pen. Someone wrote down like stats and all sorts of stuff, maybe even tracking game stuff. I can't tell what's at the bottom there. Oh, reception. So that's, yeah, they added their own stats to cards. It's no wonder, but kind of cool. And then this guy, just classic photo. And then if you want something to look up William Dudley, the Bluefield Bullet. It's the kind of stuff just reeks of nostalgia that we don't really have anymore. Kenny Washington's one of my PC guys, so I try to get as many as I can.
It works just like a telephone switchboard.